What's going on, everyone? It's Austin, or AP Productions, here for another video, and today we got Nique The Geek.
What's up?
And we're gonna be breaking down the Bills song that he did with LeProtti and Muff The Producer, so stay tuned.
She a water ride, hey lil' mama let me slip and slide. She rolled in my eyes when a nigga put it deep inside. Fuck a long time, I bet I could fall asleep inside. She can make that ass clap, clap, and keep me inside. She got a skinny waist, that ass on go. I'm trying to fade away, after I drown. She gonna make me stay, that ass a masterpiece. Put all my bands away, she been trying to plot on me.
So the concept of the song was like, it was really up in the air. I just came up with one line, came up with another line, and then before you know it, it all made sense, and I just ran with what I had. And then I sent it to Jesse, and Jesse was like, oh, I got something for it, man, I got something for it. He liked to haul the track, so I had to like, you know, grab control by going back and forth with him. As far as the video concept and idea, I had a friend mention to me about like doing some sugar daddy type vibes, and I had tossed that idea to Austin, and Austin pretty much storylined it, and I mean, it turned out to be great.
Yeah.
Look, it was hilarious. The actual character, I'm gonna name the character soon, but I might bring that character to TikTok. I gotta give it an old man name.
Old man?
Like Cornelius or
like
something.
step off my lawn type guy.
Oh yeah.
Talk about that TikTok from the beginning. Like, where was that inspiration? Where did that come from?
That old dude actually reminds me a lot of my dad, so I find him very funny. I knew I had to throw him on a song somehow, somewhere. But
What's your dad's name?
Larry.
Larry?
Oh,
he kind of looks like a Larry.
Yeah, I might steal his name, low key. I had released this song, and his son actually reached out to me. He was like, yo, man, I heard my pops on your song, man. It's pretty dope. So that was dope for me.
That's awesome.
That song made it to him all the way in California. He lives in LA. I actually came with my boy Muff The Producer.
Switch seats with him real quick.
Hey yo Muff, you going up.
So basically, Muff The Producer is responsible for every single track on my album. By the way, my album is called Going Up, and he's responsible for every track. So he gonna tell y'all where the inspiration for Bills came from, the beat.
Basically, I just thought it was another beat, you know what I'm saying? I was just cooking up at the crib, and it was just one of those beats I just put to the side. And I came to the Met, and I let Nique hear it. It already had an instant bounce, the way the vibe was, the melody was poppy. The drums came in, that bounce, that real South Carolina sound. So he did his thing, he hopped on it. I helped record and like facilitate how the song went as far as on the recording side. And then he did his thing and sent the rest of the song to LeProtti. Shout out LeProtti, you did your thing, bro. It was what it was. Another banger for the books.
All right, so we're gonna go from here, and we're just gonna go through the video, and me and Nique will pause it when we have a moment that we want to talk about.
Oh, what's up, LeProtti? Yeah, I'm on this website here called Sugar Zaddy, looking for a new dime piece to spoil.
All right, right off the bat, gotta shout out my girl Ida. She made this website. I came to her with an inspiration to make sort of like a Tinder-esque website. I designed the logo, actually. She quickly took all that and put it into a program and built this website that actually had a functioning Tinder program.
Hey, y'all need to launch that site for real.
Like, for real?
Oh my.
You think people would actually use this? Comment if you would use this website.
There's already a site like this where girls can find sugar daddy.
Is there really?
Yes. And you know who could be the spokesperson? Homeboy from the TikTok. The old man.
The old man?
Yeah. With the
You mean Larry? We're calling him Larry.
Yeah. Larry can be the spokesman. He be like, if you want one of these on your neck, go to Sugar Zaddy.
All right, so yeah, shout out Ida for making this website. And on short notice.
Sugar Zaddy, looking for a new dime piece to spoil. Yeah, I think I found me one. Oh yeah, she built. Nice little body. I think she was in that Nique The Geek video.
So this is a model from my previous video, Pressure. Girl, there go Ruby. So if y'all looking for models, hit her up.
She did great too. She came prepared, all the
very
outfits and everything. Yeah, very professional.
Yep.
And she was like ready to go. She was always asking like, what's next? So, shout out to Ruby.
Yeah, man. She should be here in a minute. I'm gonna swipe right on her. You know what I'm saying? Hit the little Tinder splat on her. I done got fresh for her too. My nephew just got me the new J's.
Talk about your hair too a little bit. I was there for it, but I don't know.
That is my Professor Clump fro. You know what I'm saying? I put the gray. I sprayed the gray in there. I did the little sponge thing and tried to make it look as big as possible. And low-key, I really do wear my hair like that without the gray, so don't be hating on me.
What about these glasses though?
Those glasses, those were Amazon glasses. Actually, you found those.
I did find those.
Yeah, and I bought them. But those are also the Professor Clump glasses. That's what we're gonna call those.
So I also don't know Professor Clump. Who's this? You keep mentioning him.
That is Nutty Professor.
Nutty? Oh, it's saying. Okay, let's pull it up. So this is what Nique was going for.
That is it. A little bit more gray in there. More of a Don King from
classic. Yeah, talk about your name for a second. I don't think I've ever asked you. Why is it called Nique The Geek?
So Nique The Geek because I just know it all when it comes to this music stuff. I'm just very knowledgeable when it comes to it. I do a lot. I'm really a geek when it comes to music. I care about the ins, the outs, the technology, all of that.
Yeah.
I'm just a real live geek.
He's also got his own studio. Do you want to shout that out?
I do. GOT Sounds at GOT Sounds Studio. So come shop with a geek and you will be very satisfied.
2 of the scenes from this video were actually shot at his studio.
And the songs were recorded and mixed at this studio.
I mean, the new J's. He said the mids was the best ones. Yeah, they blue. You know I like blue.
I do.
Obviously,
Don't worry, bro.
coated in blue.
See if she
Still got on blue.
In the heat of passion, you don't know what the fuck going on. Yeah. Hey, Muff, you going up?
Shout out Muff. Yo, talk about these. Is this your merch?
Yeah.
Can we get this? Can I get this hoodie right now if I wanted to?
You can go to muffbeats.beatstars.com to get your hoodies.
This is
Your
dope.
Muff merch.
Yeah, Muff merch.
And that's your thing, right? You always do going up. I
That's
like
him
it.
manifesting his life.
Like I need to come up with something like that. I always do finger guns. That's like lame as crap. If I could figure out how to do AP with my fingers, that would be dope.
You want to stay away from
You're
the
right.
fingers.
You're right. Throwing up gang signs here trying to make my
They
logo.
shoot music videos. They get like, bro, what's that?
Get shot at if they're trying to make my logo in my hand. This scene, it was just an empty room that we cleared out. There's some stuff in there.
Yeah.
And we set up this backdrop right here. So this backdrop is just a couple of clamps on each side, and I rolled some white paper over. It's a metal bar that goes to 2 tripod stands, and I rolled the white paper over it, and I had another white paper down here, and taped it on the back right here, so that they would be together. Yeah, pretty much DIY to the max.
Yeah.
And this one right here is actually translucent paper, so I had light shining through the back of it to kind of make it glow through all the scratches that were on the paper because I had a lot of scratches. And then I had just a 3-point lighting set. This one right here, one on this side over here, and there was one back here. And he had his flash going up here. So you can see that flash going. I think that really sold the scene too. Alright, so this is the date scene.
The improvised scene.
Yeah, so this one, as weird as it sounds, because it's purely a set. It wasn't actually supposed to be what we were doing in this room. We were supposed to have the table and have this sort of bunch of fake money and have him just be counting it. And I think I actually like what we went with it instead.
Yeah, I think this made more sense.
Yeah, it really did. So this is actually the room next to the other room, but you couldn't even tell because you painted the walls red and stuff. This is his podcast room, right?
Yeah, this is podcast room.
So under here is a bunch of wires that we just taped down, and I put over. I had this cheetah print, I guess tablecloth is what you'd call it, that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby, I believe. It was used in a different video, so repurpose your props for anyone wondering. You can always repurpose your props. And then I just went to Dollar Tree and got some fake flowers, a couple candles and some beads. And I already had these glasses for the vase and everything. And then I bought some wine and a rotisserie chicken and some vegetables.
I did not eat the chicken, but I did drink the wine. The whole bottle. No, I'm playing.
What was some cheap wine, like Barefoot or something?
Yeah, it was real cheap, but it got me through.
Got it done.
It got me through.
And as far as the scene setup though, I had a fog machine running that Alex the Great was over here, and she was controlling that with the button.
Shout out Alex.
Yeah, shout out Alex. She's a big help. She also directed another video on my channel called Blinded. Go check that out now. It'll be up there. And the lighting though, I had 2 colored LEDs on the sides over here. And I had them set to maximum flash and a purple setting. I even had a little bit, it's very subtle here, but on some of the other scenes you can tell there's a little blur on the edges. And the purpose of that was to, the whole thing was supposed to feel very dreamy.
Hey, little mama, let me slip and slide. She rolled her eyes when a nigga.
My favorite part right here.
The little, so many people have mentioned this too, they laugh when they see this little part. The eye part, and then also that part right there. The little pump.
That's the part
I
made the boomerang.
I like how I put a little bit of
emphasize.
effect. Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect.
But very
man.
subtly,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Shout out to LeProtti, aka Jesse LeProtti.
He met us down in 5 Points. We shot this scene first, and a couple of B-roll takes, and then we moved on to the later scene after, which you guys will see in a bit. But he had some problems with his hair, didn't he?
Oh yeah, we couldn't get the spray to stick at first. The glasses came with a pack. It came with the wig and the eyebrows and the pair of glasses, and we took one of the eyebrows and we put it on his lip instead of putting it on
Right
his
there.
eye. Yeah.
So like, yeah, this is not his real mustache.
Yeah,
That is an eyebrow. Alright, so how I did that transition.
I was about to say, I like that transition. That transition is dope.
In the actual A-roll, we had an A-roll tape where they were rapping and she was throwing clothes like on my command. So I knew I wanted to use some sort of clothing as a transition when we were filming that scene. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But when I went through the take, I couldn't find a good shot of the clothes like in focus. And what I did was I went at a different portion where it was already like on his lap.
Yeah.
And I took a picture of it, like a screenshot, and I masked it out. So then I had that as a picture file. And then I found the blurred part of the clothing item and I put the picture on top, and then I tracked it on top of the blur so that it kind of just felt like that was the clothing, even though it was from a different part of the video.
That's dope, cause that fooled me.
Yeah?
I was trying to figure it out. Like, did we have a green screen there or something?
This part.
Best improvised part in there. People still be
The
like,
flash.
the flash getting me. You forgot to turn the flash on.
And I don't think we actually said this. If you guys haven't seen this video, go watch it right now.
Please go watch it.
I'm gonna pop it up actually right over there.
On his channel, Bills by Nique The Geek featuring Jesse LeProtti.
So for this shot, for the shots of her revealing the outfits, I had a blue light bar behind her. As you can see, a little bit of the blue right here. And then on each side, I had two LED panels. They're being used in this room actually. And there's no fog or anything, but you can see the blur a little bit better in this room too. So I kept it throughout the whole video. The only time I didn't have the blur was at the beginning with the skit and when she first shows up at the house. The rest had the blur all throughout. So on this other scene, I basically flipped it. So I had the two LEDs that I had on this side. I just turned them around and faced them onto them. I could have maybe have put some backlight on the wall, but I didn't really know what was on this wall, so I didn't want to highlight anything on there. I could see this being a TV show.
Definitely.
Definitely gonna be a TV show.
And I think it's dope how you like do the treatments. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's starting out that don't do the treatments, which isn't bad, but like that always kind of leads to like when you're freestyling on the spot, you miss a lot.
Oh, for sure. No shame to run and gun videos. I do run and gun videos all the time.
Guns still come out dope.
Yeah.
They still come out real dope.
If you guys want helps or tips on how to actually plan a music video, you can watch my video on planning a music video. It will be popped up right there. I give a bunch of my strategies and I even show some of my treatments throughout that. Like always guys, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the channel. That's the #1 way to show support and it's absolutely free. So why are you not doing it? Do it right now.
And make sure you comment even if you're trolling.
What would your sugar daddy name be? Go ahead and put that in the comments as well. Do you want Sugar Daddy to be a real website?
And do you want Larry the Sugar Daddy to be a real character?
Exactly.
You know
Yeah. Do you want to see Larry return?
Yeah.
I also upload once a week, so subscribe again so that you don't miss any of that. Any last words, Nique?
Follow Nique The Geek on Instagram, TikTok. Subscribe to my YouTube too, Nique The Geek. And go get my album going up.
Word. All right, guys. See you in the next video.
Shit, I might just fuck around and pay your bills. Bend it over, shawty, and come out them hills. The way you ride it, baby, I know you got skills. So good, so good. Think they're up, got a nigga in his feels.